It's true, and you know, you look at the Buffalo Bills, they were averaging like 66 plays a game last year and only had like 40-some-odd plays when the game was virtually over.
3rd down and 2. Again, it is Monk. The Jets from their 42-yard line. Play action. Denver did not bite. Carl Mecklenburg. 3rd down, 17, back at the 32-yard line. Esiason finding the running room. He was past the line of scrimmage as he punked. Brian Hansen, who had a good one last week against Buffalo, kicking to the blazing Glenn Milburn, who had a terrific game last year, opening day here at Giant Stadium against the Jets. Milburn out to the 35, puts the move on as he's hauled down across the 40. 6.5 remaining in the first quarter. The out pattern to Derek Russell. Crowd urging on the defense. Elway pets it, has the first down and more, combining with Mike Pritchard. 4.5 remaining. First quarter with no score. Elway swings it out. Oh, Lewis will go all the way. Once again, he will punt to Clifford Hicks. 2:25 remaining in this opening quarter. Line drive, short punt. Here comes Hicks. Nice change of direction. 2nd down and 7 at the 38. That's Mitchell in motion. Big rush, and Esiason got it away, but it was dropped. Set off the alarm, but there is a screw in his wrist, but they did let him go. He made the team play at home. Esiason throwing over the head of the tight end. 2nd down and 9. And at Bernstein finding the hole this time. Bernstein to the outside has a first down across the 20. The strong safety Brian Washington came up. So Rob Bernstein with a 17-yard run to conclude this first quarter. The Jets 7, the Broncos nothing. Elway with the time. Wide open is Pritchard for the first down and more for a touchdown by Mo Lewis. 1.5 gone by. Second quarter. Again, Pritchard, a gorgeous catch for a first down. Fossil arriving in Denver in 1993. He was the offensive coordinator at Stanford when Elway was there. Elway firing deep. Touchdown.
Offensive pass interference, I don't know. Does it look like Anthony Miller? There's a flag down, and I think Anthony Miller was pushing off a hasty pass interference. Defense. Penalty is declined. He's got to tone this team down a little bit and convince them they can still win.
3rd and 3. That is short of the first down. Anthony Johnson and Glenn Milburn back at his 22-yard line. Short punt. And it takes a Denver hop. And the Broncos start out from their 46-yard line. Jets and the Broncos tied at 7. Elway rifles it for a first down, connecting with Anthony Miller. 2nd down, 3. Down at the 35-yard line. And here's Russell. And Denver on the move. First down at the Jet 29-yard line. Elway taking the long look, and he had Bernstein wide open. 2nd down and 10. And Elway goes sideline, but it's dropped by Derek Russell. Cedric Tillman has checked in. Again, he got the tie. Completes to Milburn, but short of the first down. Jason Elam, one of the heroes opening day last year against the Jets, hitting 4 of 4 last week, hit from 25 and hit from 42. This is from 42, and it is good. In the backfield, Anderson for the injured Brad Baxter. A swing pass for Johnson. And Johnny Johnson has a first down. Esiason again able to complete Rob Moore. 2nd down and 3. And Johnson able to break a tackle. It appeared the Broncos had him wrapped up. It's a first down at the 40 Goldstein suffering a hamstring injury, and he will not return. And here's Esiason going deep for more. And he's down to the 1.
Looking back into the sun, cradles the ball in. Crockett's there. Almost a touchdown.
First and goal, and Esiason throws for the touchdown. Boomer Esiason to the backup tight end, Fred Baxter. And the Jets regain the lead. His first career NFL reception was a 3-yard touchdown pass from Boomer Esiason, game 2 at Miami last season. Elway throws the bullet and completes to Pritchard. Pritchard flanked to the right, Miller left. And a first down at the Jet 42-yard line. Leonard Russell gets inside the 35. Elway fires and completes. Breaking a tackle, Derek Russell in this final minute. Elway completes. That is Mike Pritchard inside the 5. Two critical mistakes by Elway, one at the end of the half and one at the end of the game, and it cost the Broncos. Inside handoff, Leonard Russell. And let's see where they spot it. And Elam able to connect from 21. So this first half comes to a close. The Jets lead by 1. We go to NFL Live.
Exactly what you're talking about. They just did it. Lagos on the other side now.
So you have to study to play 2 guys, 2 different styles. Second down play, beautifully done. A sideline pattern. It's a first down at the Jet 43. Elway, nice catch by Pritchard. Again, a bullet. Miller to the left. Elway going the other side, has a first down, connecting with Tillman. First down at the 21. Jets lead by 1 point. And Pritchard makes his 7th catch of the day. Elway for Milburn. And Milburn is pumped out of bounds. Elway with the top. Elway off the roll. And it's intercepted in the end zone by Ronnie Lott. The penalty marker is down.
Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness. Number 57 on the defense. Moving from the previous spot, half the distance to the goal. First down.
9 of 10 have been in the air. That's Leonard Russell. And he's in for the touchdown. No question about the decision here on the part of Wade Phillips. And Elway with the long look throws the bullet and it's broken up. Knocked down by Marvin Jones. Denver led 10-7. Jets with a good drive, capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass to Fred Baxter. Swing pass this time for Johnny Johnson. Third down and 5. Esiason with the first down pass to Moore. 19-14. And Esiason completes for the first down. This time able to hook up with Moore. First down at the Denver 42. Off the ball fake. Again, Denver did not go for it, but it's completed to Richie Anderson. Esiason going sideline and has a first down.
You might say it, I wouldn't.
It's a 3rd and 4. And Esiason's pass is intercepted on a deflection. It was picked off by the Broncos. The pass through the hands of Art Monk. 2nd and 6. Minute 35 to go in the 3rd. Elway to a wide-open Miller. Anthony Miller across the 30. Back at the 35. Here comes the rush. Elway gets it off. Has Milburn, but he's short of the first down. Broncos with a 19-14 lead on the Jets. We'll be back after this from your local station. As this 4th quarter gets underway. Esiason to a wide-open Rob Moore for a first down. Involved in only 12 plays last week against San Diego. And it's completed to the tight end, Johnny Mitchell. Play action. Esiason throwing on the run. And it's intercepted. It was tipped. the penalty marker is thrown. Elway completing, but a good 10 yards short of the first down. The 17-0 lead they had on San Diego last Sunday night and lost that game in the final minute when they had an opportunity to pull it out. Richie Anderson off the swing pass for the starter, Jim Sweeney. The handoff to Johnny Johnson. Picked off twice by Rondell Jones. Esiason has the first down. What a catch by Mitchell at the 44. Esiason swings it out to Johnson, but he's hit down by Alexander. Broncos with a 19-14 lead. And Esiason able to complete for the first down. Rob Moore with the diving catch in front of Ray Crockett.
It depends on where they mark this ball. He may not have this. Don't cheer now. I don't care what that article said in the paper. Not now.
And it's a quarterback sneak for the first down. First down at the Broncos 35-yard line. Esiason stepping up and throwing. Touchdown! Rob Moore beating Ben Smith.
We're seeing a great display from two great quarterbacks throwing the ball, and they've been on target all afternoon. And that pass play from Boomer Esiason to Rob Moore was absolutely perfect. Ben Smith tried for the interception, had no chance.
All right, the attempt for two. Esiason throws, and he's got it. And again, it's Moore. 273 yards, one touchdown, and one interception that was run back for a score. Second down, Elway over the middle, and Milburn could not hold on. Denver from its 35 with 3:59 remaining on the fourth. Elway throwing, has a wide open man, Derek Russell, for a first down. Denver first down at the Jet 47. Elway to the sideline, has another first down with Anthony Miller.
If you're playing that solid so far in the game, stay there with him.
Shovel pass to Leonard Russell. Elway trying to cross up the Jets. And here's Russell. And he has another Bronco first down at the Jet 20-yard line as we come up on 2 minutes to go. In this fourth quarter, another completion to Mike Pritchard. Jets 22 on the Broncos 19. 2 minutes to go. Fourth quarter. Elway with the look and throws incomplete. There's a third and two. And Elway will throw. Elway trying to step up. Elway looking, and Elway throws it away. Could not find anyone. He's 4 for 4 this season. This for the tie. And the game is tied at 22.
Going to be surprised if Denver will set in a prevent. They've got to set up and play.
Esiason to throw on first down. A diving catch made by Moore. Time running out. Minute 5 to go in this fourth. Looking to get into field goal territory. Esiason could not find anyone. And that is hauled down at the line.
There it is.
And Esiason has the sideline pattern with Moore.
He's out of bounds because Moore couldn't come down. He was up in the air, Marv. I'm sorry, but he was in the air and he couldn't get his feet down on the ground. Fourth down, they're going to have to kick it away.
At the end of regulation, the Broncos and the Jets tied at 22.
Procedure is the beginning of the game. This side is heads, this side is tails. All right? We're going to have the overtime. You each have 2 timeouts. It's the same as starting the fourth quarter of the ball game. You're the visiting team. Call it while it's in the air. Heads he calls. Tails it is. New York is 1. You want to receive. Which goal do you want? Which way do you want to kick?
Stevie Anderson is flanked to the left. Mark Monk to the right, to the near side. First down at the 33. And Esiason able to complete to Richie Anderson. Second and 3. Off the delay, Johnny Johnson into the first down at the 45. That's Monk in motion. And Esiason completes to Monk. Art Anderson to the right. Esiason goes short range to the tight end Mitchell, and he's shy of the first down, but may be able to return. Here's the third down and 2. Johnny Johnson is stopped. Johnson saw the hole, but was pushed back by the combination of Keith Burns and Dan Williams, and they're waving Nick Lowery on. If this game should end here, we will switch to Dallas and Houston. They change it now to a 39-yard attempt. Jets try to win in overtime. Here's the kick by Lowery. It is up, and it is good. The Jets have won in overtime. Nick Lowery, who came through in clutch fashion during the course of preseason, one of the most accurate kickers in the history of the NFL, has won it with a 39-yard field goal. And the Jets have defeated the Broncos 25-22. The